Hi there, my name is V. Welcome back to my channel. We are going to be reviewing the classic traditional Rider-Waite tarot deck, the Rider Tarot deck. So this is one of my favorite decks. This is how I learned. I was using this with the Waite tarot. The Waite tarot is the one that I started with, and then I got this to learn them, learn the artwork and really learn how it's supposed to be. And I'm so happy that I did. Thank you, my father figure, for purchasing this deck for me. So it comes with a little guidebook, and meanings. We have meanings for each card. We have the reversal meanings. We have the right side up meanings. We have everything organized by the suits. I don't like how it is organized in this booklet particularly, because I feel like it's harder to find. I'm so used to it going in order by one or ace to the higher numbers. But in this booklet, it goes from the high numbers to the low numbers. So it just throws my brain out of whack a little bit, but because I like to see numbers go lower to highest. But it's still a great guidebook to have on hand. It's good for your pocket, We have these two cards here. So I would keep them in my little guidebook so they don't mix up. But actually, I always keep these cards out so I can use them anytime I feel like it. I don't have to keep bringing them in and out of the deck. So let's begin. I also have a cute little pouch that goes right with this. Let's get into this. I'm going to shuffle at the end. I'm going to give you a reading at the end, a quick reading, and let's begin. So thank you, my father figure. You'll see him in the comments a lot. So they're not in order because, I use these a lot. If you've seen them in my videos, if you want to see them come to life in my videos, check out my pick a card readings. So we have the Knight of Pentacles. I love the way these cards feel. They're like, I don't even know how to explain. To me, they feel like plastic and paper at the same time. I don't know if that makes sense. Like there's some kind of a layer of, or not a layer, but maybe they incorporated something else to make it feel like this. Like it's just, and look, they're bendable. I just love this deck. When I first got it in the mail, I'm like, oh my gosh, this feels divine. Like almost like, not like leather. I can't explain. I'm just gonna leave you with that. The Knight of Wands. So this is the traditional, the original. Everyone must have these. I mean, just in my opinion, you should have your original tarot Waite deck, so you can learn how it all started and how it all looked, and clear messages, and just the artwork. It's just so vibrant, and it pops out at you. How could you not know what the messages mean? After you've already learned the meanings for each card, and then going forward, when you buy more tarot decks, you're able to remember, because they stick out so much. They have such there's a contrast between the light colors and the dark colors, and there's a theme here, lots of bright colors. We have bright blues, we have the bright yellows, we have the swords and the reds here, and the swords. It's just very powerful. Like this imagery, the images on these cards, and so they definitely get stuck to your brain. You will remember them forever. So yes, the go-to, the must-have. Something you should learn on first, I think, before you go on into other decks. I just think it's important. And then, once you learn them, then you're able to be flexible and make sense of other decks, So everyone has their own interpretation for the Rider-Waite. So I think it's very important to learn with these first. Not learn with, someone else's interpretation and then go backwards, because then you're going to be confused, and you're not gonna be used to how it should be. So yeah, I just love this deck. Like, you know, from my experience, this is my second deck. My first deck, I'm like, oh my gosh, what's happening here? I love this deck, but what's happening? And in order to enjoy that deck, I had to get this deck. And I'm like, oh, it makes sense. So then I was able to enjoy my other deck and utilize my other deck. You know, and so I go back and forth between this and my other decks and my other tarot decks, and you know, and I'm always gonna come back to home to this because I feel like, okay, well, I want familiarity. You know what I'm saying? See the image? Oh, know what it means. So yeah, I like that I can jump back and forth between all my tarot decks, and you know, stay and still know what each card represents. So if you were a tarot card, what would be your card? What would best represent you? So the cards I don't like, which are, you know, my least favorite, you know, the 2D cards, I don't like those. I don't like this one. I mean, it's not as bad. I don't know. I feel like, I guess it is bad, but the other two cards are much scarier. This one is like, okay, someone just lied to me and deceived me and stabbed me in the back, hurt me really bad, you know. But the other cards are like, oh no, there's a scary. Even the towers, it's like, whatever. It's a big dramatic change, a life-altering change. This one, not so much. You know, we go through a lot of heartbreaks in our time, right? The Strength card. This one's so gentle. This reminds me of my husband. He's a gentle lion, but when he needs to attack and protect, he will. 4 of Wands. The 7 of Wands. The 9 of Cups. The King of Cups. The D card. Knight of Cups. The Moon. When I first received this deck, I shuffled with my previous deck and I got the Moon. And then the next day I received this in the mail thanks to my father figure and I got the Moon again. I'm like, what are you trying to tell me, universe? So it was just so funny how I shuffled 2 different decks and, you know, within a day apart I got the same exact card. So I'll never forget this card. The Fool. The Sun. Love this one. This is so me, so bubbly, so energetic, so full of life. The Hermit. 4 of Pentacles. King of Swords. 5 of Swords. Page of Swords. Wheel of Fortune. Page of Pentacles. I really like the pages. They're just so, I don't know, they're so innocent and fun and they're eager to start their lives, I feel. The Hanged Man. 4 of Swords. Rest. Authority figure. Emperor. Queen of Swords. Someone kind but firm, and I think she's very opinionated, if I say so myself. Queen of Cups. Loving, emotional. Cares about her loved ones, I feel. 3 of Cups. Celebration. 8 of Swords. Oh, are you in entrapment? Are you entrapped? You're feeling trapped. You're feeling, stuck. 4 of Cups. 5 of Cups. Mourning, grieving. The D card, the other D card. Queen of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles. The World. The High Priestess, which is me, I feel. Judgment. 10 of Wands. Are you overworking? I feel like I am. I'm doing so much. It's I don't even know how I do it. 10 of Cups. I love that card. The Lovers. 5 of Pentacles. Man, I'm always going to have these stuck in my head. 10 of Pentacles. Page of Cups. 7 of Cups. And it's like when I look at the decks or other cards or the tarot cards, I'm going to know, I'm going to have these in my mind when I see other interpretations, you know. It's like, oh, that's the guy sitting on his throne. 8 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, and Page of Wands. Ambitious guy, ready to start his path. He has his magic wand, ready to make magic happen. All right, I'm going to shuffle for you. I just love how these shuffle. So I would yeah, and I've shuffled them so many times that they're now like, they're curvy. So now when you put them in the box, you see a big curve. Anyway, I'm gonna pull a card for you. So whoever's watching, this is what you need to hear. I just love how they shuffle. I love it. And they feel softer. The more you shuffle, the more you break them in. They, you know, are accustomed to your hands now. And, okay, what do you need to hear? I just love, love, love. Or you can just do the side way. Okay, this is your card. What? Okay, maybe because I didn't shuffle the top part. Okay, so you can shuffle the long way, which is kind of hard to do. Page of Swords. But you can make it work, right? Yeah. Or you can try to do like this. Yeah, if you have bigger hands, it would work better. All right, so your cards, Page of Wands, are you ready to start something brand new? Are you ready to take your magic wand and say, poof, I want a house, I'm going to work and get my house. You have that energy. And, I don't know, Seven of Swords, watch out for someone either taking something from you, or maybe you're going to be taking something from them. I don't know, you're stealing something, stealing an idea, taking someone's credit. Watch out. Or maybe someone taking credit for your work, hard work. Watch out. So thank you, Father Figure, for these beautiful cards. I will always, always, always resort to these. And I miss them. Like when I don't use them, I'm like, let me just pull my little writer cards. All right. Thank you for watching. And actually, they don't go in my box. They go in my tarot box. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see my other deck reviews, check out my playlist. I have a lot of goodies in there and more to come. You know, I'm obsessed with decks. And the purpose for this video is to showcase all of the artwork, all the decks that I use and how they fit my lifestyle, you know, what I like about each deck. And the link to this will be down below if you're interested in seeing where I purchased or where my Father Figure purchased this. And yes, I do earn a small percentage. So thank you so much. I'm V. Bye-bye.